Okay, so I've just received something very cool in the mail. I'm not even going to do an intro for this because I've been wanting one of these for a very long time. It's not a panel, but it is an attachment to my panel. And if you're looking at the box, you might even know what it is. A Firelight ANN-80 annunciator. So all this does is remotely connect to my fire alarm panel. So I'll even show you how this works here. If we open the panel up, all there is, you have an ANN-80 bus. You just connect these 4 terminals to the ANN-80 annunciator, and then you can remotely control this panel from this annunciator, whether it be 6,000 feet away or it might be, you get my point. You can control this annunciator from anywhere. If you want to see the specifications, I'll go ahead and show you the box now. You can pause and read that. But let's go ahead and look in the box. This was already opened when I got it because I kind of forgot to record that part. Here it is. The Firelight ANN-80 annunciator. I'm going to take it out of the packaging. It's actually a little bit heavier than I would have thought. So fun fact about me, when I was little, or younger, I used to think this annunciator was a fire alarm panel. I used to think that if I installed a BG12, this, and then a Spectacular Advance or some other kind of horn strobe, this would power all those devices. Well, I was obviously wrong. Let's go ahead and take this off. I actually got this at a very decent price on eBay. You normally find these on eBay for a lot of money, like more money than I have. I got this one for, I think it was $154 and free shipping. I'm not able to pick this tape off. There we go. Yeah, so unfortunately that offer has kind of ended. I looked back at the website that gave it to me recently, so I was curious if they still had that offer up. And last time I checked, it went up to $180. Here's your keys to remotely control the annunciator. I'll have to get the tape off of these. I'm recording this with one hand, so that's my issue. There we go. Throw that tape in there. And here is our annunciator. Very nice looking. You have your drill button, your reset button, and your silence button. Knowledge, scroll down, up, and your key switch. If we go ahead and take our keys here, and go ahead, and I don't know how to pop this open. I know there's a way, but I don't know how yet. Okay, so I managed to get the annunciator open here. I'm not very familiar with these. This is my first time ever seeing the inside of one. I'm not exactly sure what this screw is for. I know these are the terminals that connect to the actual panel there, but I don't know what that screw is for. I don't know if that's like a ground or what that is. I'm gonna have to do some research. But according to the manufacturer, or, sorry, my apologies, not the manufacturer, the seller, they said this was new, so I expect this to be very clean, and it looks like it is, so that's a good sign. I'm going to go ahead and hook it up to the panel, and we're going to find out how it works. Okay, so far I've managed to get the things wired in. I don't know, I mean, there's clearly something going on here. I don't know what's going on, but I'm trying to figure it out. I think I set the address to 1, so we're going to try that and hope for the best here. Auto configure. See, there's no modules according to that. I don't know why, but there's a module right here, so I don't know what's going on. And if I go, see, address 1 immediately goes back to no module, so I'm gonna have to figure this out. Alright, I've got great news. I managed to finally get the ANN-80 powered up correctly. That looks like it's flickering on the camera, but it's not. But I finally managed to get the ANN-80 programmed correctly. Everything works as expected. All I did here was, so firstly, I guess I had both of these wires wrong. So I flipped this one. It was originally the other way, so I flipped it, and that fixed that issue. And then same thing with this one. I flipped this one, and that fixed that issue. Once I finally did that, programming, optional modules, bus enabled, and then bus modules, or you can also do auto program, which is what I did. And it ended up working, finally. So I say we do a system test with it, without using the actual panel here. So, of course I still don't have those batteries. Maybe I will eventually, but that's a problem for another day. We'll worry about that another day. But I think it's time to do an actual system test. I'm gonna go ahead and put my earplugs in. And we'll pull the Silent Night PSDA pull station by Honeywell in Silent Night. So let's do that. And as you can see, I can do remote silence from the panel, and everything works. Reset the pull station here. This thing's a pain to reset for some reason. It likes to jam. I don't know why. I think it's just really old. This pull station was installed in my school for like, I don't know, 14 years? 13, 12, I don't know. Somewhere around there. Probably more than that. Anyways, now we can just do a reset. Yeah, it does that because there's no batteries. So, yeah, quite happy with this. Glad it finally works, and yeah. I did think there was an issue with that at first, because I could not get it to work for the life of me, but I guess not. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.